If you haven't done it yet, why haven't you? Subscribe. Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Interlink. Subscribe.
Interlinked. Hey, just in case you guys didn't know, it's free.
Yeah.
And you don't sign up for anything.
What?
You just click the button and you forget about it. And
Weird.
you helped us.
That's weird. They helped us.
Yeah,
They helped us.
they helped
They helped
us
us.
just by clicking the button.
Wow.
And they don't have to sign up for anything.
You see how good we are at this?
Yeah. Today is sponsored by subscribe to our channel.
Yep. Sponsored by you guys. This is a grassroots channel at the moment.
Yeah, this is sponsored by them.
Yeah.
Sponsored by the love that we get from you guys. That's what it's sponsored
It's
by.
the movement.
Yeah.
The Awfully Sus movement.
Sponsored by everybody that takes the time to watch our videos. And man, we can just not appreciate that enough.
Yeah. No, we can't love them.
No, we can't, Ethan.
No, we can't. We're
And
running.
today,
We're announcing our ticket for city council. A better future ahead in 2025, if that's a year that they are voting for
it's a year that you're voting for us
that. By subscribing.
by subscribing, and every vote counts.
Our influencer journey will then lead us to being on a presidential ticket at one point, the Awfully Sauce ticket.
Yeah.
It will be super right wing, left wing. I'm extremely right wing, Loudon is extremely left wing. It's just gonna work out because we both, balance each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The country's going to be back to the middle, or it's exactly where it needs to be.
Right.
It's in the middle.
Social change is overrated.
Let's just meet in the middle and keep everything the same. That's what we're running on.
That's what we're running on.
I think shit's cool right now. So
Why would we get wacky and weird with it when shit's fire as fuck right now?
So if you guys are fucking with what's happening today, vote for us because we're
Fuck
not
with
going to do
us.
anything. We're just going to be posted
Fuck
straight
with
up.
us.
We're just going to be posted straight up in the office.
Yeah, we don't do shit. We just blue steel everyone that comes in. Sir, what's up?
The
What's up?
the president of Rwanda would like to meet with you.
What's up? Huh? What's up? That's what will happen to this country if you subscribe to this channel.
Yeah, and it would be a good thing. Even though it doesn't seem like it, it would be a really good
It'd be a
thing.
good thing.
Welcome to our top 10 albums video.
Yep. And our president, and our,
Yeah, and this is the start of our campaign as well.
yeah.
But our campaign starts with
Let's subscription. Let's beat that dead horse a little bit more.
yeah. Subscribe. Do it now. Please subscribe.
Please.
Subscribers want to peel my face off. I don't know.
Keep it. I'm going insane. I'm manic.
Subscribers want to peel my.
That's a lot.
Oh yeah, I'm probably just gonna mute all that.
So albums, why? 2024 music.
Yeah,
Albums.
we've made it. We've been hyping this video up for a long time,
Long time.
and we're finally here, just bearing it all to you, not in a public indecency way, but in an emotional way.
Cool
And
ass way.
yeah, and look at me and look at what we're listening to.
Yep. Hi, I'm Ethan, and I am listening to music. What I do.
That's
AirPods, lost them. Headphones, got them.
Yep.
I listen to music.
Yeah, same. I also have been listening to music.
Yeah.
And I have 10 albums that have been my favorite albums of the
Yeah,
year.
no, for sure. Yeah. I like albums. There are oh shit, they are important to me.
Yeah. Same.
Same, bro. Same. I fuck with albums heavy. No, albums are the best. That's the best way to consume music. Fuck a playlist.
Yeah.
Fuck whatever that shit is. It's an album, bro.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's like an artist being like, look what I made. All of this.
Yeah, bet.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go.
Listen to it. Yeah, it's awesome.
It's dope.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I do have playlists, but it's like
Well, yeah, I'm not trying to say no playlist.
no, but
Yeah.
it is the best way to listen to something from an artist.
Definitely.
Is them saying, here's a body of work. Here's like 30 minutes to an hour of
Mm-hmm.
music that all works together, that sometimes has a story to it, sometimes has a concept to it.
Yep. They can do whatever the fuck they want.
Exactly. That's why it's great.
Yeah. So sick.
Yeah.
And you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
And so can we. We're sitting in 2 chairs with a green screen. Do whatever the fuck we want. I'm gonna give you 10 albums. 10 albums you should listen to, maybe if you want to. You
If
don't
you
have
want.
to.
Yeah, but if you don't, then this is just what we were listening to. And
Yeah.
you can be along for the ride.
You're like, oh, you didn't like that album? Cool. I didn't like that album. Fuck, you know.
Cool.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
go.
But regardless, thank you guys for watching.
Yep.
Like, we appreciate you guys being here. It's been a lot of stuff leading up to this moment, a lot of music listening, a lot of building this channel and building a base of people that like watching us. And shout out if that's
Shout out you.
like, we do appreciate that. Like,
We
people that
do.
tune in for the videos, if it's 10 minutes of the video or if it's a long one and you watch the whole thing, whatever you do, like, thank
It's
you.
crazy.
It's awesome.
It's awesome.
Yeah. So now we're gonna bear it all.
Yep.
We're gonna take our clothes off and we're gonna give you the 10
Yes, we are.
albums.
Each album's a piece of clothing off. We forgot to mention that.
Yeah,
we forgot to mention
this
that.
is actually strip top 10 albums.
Buy one. Okay. Yeah, you will see. You'll see some. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun time. You know, we're 23. We can get naked on camera now.
Yeah, number
Yeah.
number 10, Xanarchy, Lil Xan.
Total Anarchy. The goated album for real.
Just kidding, that's not my number 10, but
I wish.
yeah, that would be awesome. Too bad he didn't drop this year, or else he probably would have made my top 10.
Yeah,
Just
he just
kidding.
streams on TikTok now.
Really?
Yeah, shout out Lil Xan.
Good for him.
He's 2 years sober.
Yeah, off that. He's off the Cheetos.
He's off the hot Cheetos.
Yeah.
I still think about that when I just go to town and I'm back on hot Cheetos. I'm like, I could die tonight.
Yeah, this little Xan almost OD'd on Cheetos. Crazy.
That is crazy. That is just that puts you in aura debt if you're going to the hospital for some UOD on hot Cheetos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, what's in the system? 4 pounds of hot Cheetos.
Red 40.
Yeah, that's probably what did it.
A fuck ton of red 40. Too much red 40 to count. Is he all right? Yeah, he's fine.
What, were you asking me?
Yeah, is Lil Xan all right?
I think so.
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah.
He's sober. He's off the Cheetos.
Good.
Yeah, good for him. Lil Xan is not on my list.
No, same.
Shout out Diego though. His name.
Really?
Yep.
The real Lil Xan.
Yep.
Diego.
Diego. It's a cool name.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess we can do it. We can do our top 10.
Yeah.
Do
Should
you
we?
want to do our top 10?
So much of just edging to this moment.
Yes, we have edged the audience.
Yeah.
Oh, it's coming.
It's
End of
coming.
the year. We're
It's
gonna do
gonna
it.
be the top 10 and it's gonna be really
It's
cool.
gonna be so good.
Yeah.
It's gonna be our best video. This is our best video. We're like 5 minutes in. This is our best video ever. Thank you for watching.
All right, should we do this
Should we
sheesh?
do this shit? Should we sheesh this shit?
Should we sheesh this up right
Let's
now?
sheesh the fuck up. Top 10.
Top 10. Do you have any honorable mentions?
I have one.
One.
So you
Okay.
go first.
So for my honorable mentions for my albums, and the ones that didn't quite make the cut, I have "You Made Me a Star," 4 Bats. That album is just so much fun. Just some 4 Bats coming onto the scene with some quirky, cool R&B,
Yep.
some cool production on the beats. It's just like wall to wall of like 35 minutes or whatever it is of just like cool singing, good R&B.
Yep.
So shout out 4 Bats for that.
Some what is it? Fire detectors going off. You know, that's his thing.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Shout out 4 Bats.
Shout out 4 Bats. And then Cold Visions. Cold Visions by Blade.
Okay.
Yeah, that album's awesome.
Okay.
It's I think it's on the shorter side as well, but what is on the shorter side is the songs. Every song is like a minute to 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's just you're hit with a bunch of new experiences back to back to back, and it's Blade just being weird, and it's cool production. Filthy is on a lot of the production
That's
on that
dope.
album, which is really cool. Working on Dying on a lot of production on that album as well. So it's really well produced. Blade getting freaky in that album too. It's
Yeah.
just it's a fun listen.
Cool.
Cold Visions.
Cool.
And my last honorable mention is The Cure,
Ah, that's right.
Songs of a Lost World. That album is emotional. It is probably the last album from The Cure, emo rock band. If you haven't heard of them, they like pioneered a lot of the emo rock sound, and there's a lot of artists that have been influenced by them. Wouldn't be able to do what they did today without The Cure.
Yeah.
Like they're a really like hidden influence. They did a lot for music in general, and it was really cool to see. They went on tour this year, and their lead singer was unsure if he wanted to tour with the band because he was like, I don't know if anybody gives a fuck about us anymore.
Yeah.
They sell out every single show. He decides
That's
to
dope.
really sell out every single show, and they're debuting some music from this album just to see if it would hit. People loved it. They drop it and it's like their goodbye album, which makes it hit even harder. And
Yeah.
it's great singing the whole time, really cool rock instrumentals. It's an amazing emotional journey, especially if you're a fan of The Cure and you haven't listened to that for some reason. If you're a fan of The Cure, you gotta listen to it. Great goodbye album. Super just like packed full of just like yeah, emotional cuts the whole way through. I mean, it is an emo rock album, so it kind of
Yeah.
makes sense.
I
But
need to listen to it. I didn't even know it happened until you told me.
it's really good. If you like the first song, you'll be hooked.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's my honorable mentions. Albums that
Didn't
this
quite
close.
make it.
Yeah,
but
all
they
of
were
them flirting with the 10 and 9 spot. I just those ones didn't quite make it for me.
That's fair. Well, cool. Thank you for sharing.
Of course.
Yes. This is our show and tell of albums.
Yeah, it kind of is because we both don't know what
Yeah.
what our albums are gonna be.
We had a show and tell back in the day, like the most lit shit ever. Show and tell, you know?
Yeah.
Man. But I got a bad story about show and tell, bro.
What'd you show?
Shout out my mom for this. We had show and tell, and she kept trying to get me to take her baby teeth to show and tell.
No way.
Yeah. And I was like, I don't know. I don't know how many first graders are gonna like that, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if I want to do that. And then she's like, no, I did it. You should do it. You should do it. Like, come on. It's cool. It's your mom's baby teeth.
Wait, it's like a family tradition.
I guess. Maybe I'll get my kids to do it. No, I don't have I do have my baby teeth actually.
No way.
Yeah, they're in like a little orange box.
No way.
Yeah, they're so small too.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I do
So-
not have my baby teeth.
Yeah, I guess something about teeth, bro.
My baby teeth were also like fucked up. Like I would wait until they would get gray. I did not want them yanked out at
Yeah,
all.
dude, that shit scared the fuck out of me.
Yeah, I would just
Yeah.
like if they're gonna fall out, cool.
Yeah.
But I think for one of my first ones, I had the door thing. My dad wanted
Oh,
to do the
yeah.
door thing, and
No
that
chance.
traumatized me. But from then on, I was like, "Yep, there. I'm waiting till they fall out of my head." Other than that, I'm not pulling it out.
Yeah, they were some of them were so easy too. Like my dad would just like get some tissue and then pull them out and then pop out and be like, thank God.
Yeah,
Fuck. But yeah, I never did the door thing. I refused. But yeah, some of mine came in from the front. I had to go to the dentist
Oh,
because they came in from the front. So I had just like shark teeth. And then my dentist just had like a screwdriver and just fucking popped them out. Just
Jeez.
numbed my mouth and popped them out. It was exhilarating. It was crazy.
I bet.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was dope. Yeah, I don't know why. I was thinking about that. Show and tell. That's
Show and
right.
tell.
Yeah. Yeah, I brought those and no one liked them. I was like, sick. Thank you.
That sucks.
Yeah.
That
Shout out,
stuff.
shout out to you. Shout out my mom. Yeah. Anyways, my honorable mention
Right.
is Kings of the Mischievous South, Denzel Curry. Man, Denzel, some good songs, some underwhelming songs. Was hoping for more.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't know. Just a shout out to him. I didn't have Hot One on the songs list. Feel kind of bad about that. That was a great song this year. There were some great songs off this album. And
Yeah.
I just love Denzel as an artist. I'm glad he dropped not his best work, but I'm just gonna just throw it out there. It's a fun listen. Number 10.
Number 10.
Number 10.
All right, my 10th favorite slash best slash whatever album of the year is The Lows by Mike.
Oh yes, he did make it.
Yeah. That album it's long, but there's just like no misses in the album. It's just every song, even if some of them don't really stick, they're all a good vibe.
Yeah.
Like every song is an undeniably good vibe, and there's really high highs on that album as well. P Street made my top 10 songs, and there's a bunch more songs on that album that could have made it. Most of it sticks to like the similar vibe, so it's kind of just an album that you just throw on, and you're just like, all right, now I'm in a good mood. Now I'm listening to Mike for
Yeah.
almost 2 hours.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, just vibing.
Yeah.
He did do some cool stuff. Like I Remember Everything on that album is one of the song titles. It's like a drill cut. It's like a softer drill cut, and it's
yeah.
pretty cool. So he does like a venture out a little bit, like dive bars, more country leaning a little bit, and it's one of my favorite songs off of that album too. It's just a great album from Mike. He really can he knows how to curate a vibe,
Yeah.
and he does so in The Lows. So that's my number 10.
Even with the amount of songs.
Yeah,
It is
so somehow
crazy.
I like never got bored during that album. I was just like,
Crazy.
it just keeps on delivering good stuff.
Keep doing your thing, Mike.
Yeah.
You've been doing your thing for a long time.
Shout out.
Shout out, keep doing it. Yeah. Fuck yeah. My number 10, Dark Times by Vince Staples. It got a little difficult at the end for these album picks for sure.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I think this is a good album. I do. There's some great songs on it. I really like Little Homies. That song's it's like it's very interesting. I love the Life Hard, but I go harder.
Yeah.
Life Hard, that's sick. Resonates with me. It gets you going. It kicks you into gear a little bit, not in like a grind set type of way.
But like it
Like,
kicks you into gear to do some fun stuff.
yeah, it's like, yeah, life sucks, man, but you can do it.
Yeah, but you can go harder.
Yeah, yeah. I need to take a cold shower at 6 a.m.
Why?
Grind set, bro.
Grind set. Oh, I see. I thought you meant that's what that song makes you want to do.
Yeah, bro, I need to take a cold 6 a.m. shower because life hard, but I go harder.
Right.
No, no. Hell yeah. No, Shame on the Devil. There's some really good songs off that album. And like I don't necessarily love it. Like this one I find it coming in at 10. Like there's some really good songs, like some really high highs. But there are definitely some lows on that album, and I'm just kind of boring to me. So but I thought it was a great moment from Vince. He continues to grow as an artist and make cool music, and he's doing cool things. And yeah, shout out Vince Staples.
Yeah,
So cool.
100%.
Yeah.
All right. My number 9 album is Glaive. May It Never Falter.
Shout out Captain Levi.
Shout out Captain Levi. Shout out Glaive. This album is awesome. Glaive's best project, probably by far, honestly. He really, in this album, found a way to like find his style while also branching out into different lanes of hyperpop. There's like some bangers, there's some softer cuts, like 60,000 ISK on this album. Crazy hyperpop banger, like one of the most high energy songs of the year that I've listened to. And it is just like crushing bass, sick chorus. It's a great song. And then you go to different songs on this album like IK, and that song's like Glaive trying to do like a passion fruit Drake type thing.
Oh,
Like it could
interesting.
totally be a radio hit if Glaive was bigger. And then there's like some super powerful cuts by the end too. Like he definitely opens up a lot personally. Like he's talked about him trying to unalive himself in the past.
Yeah,
And this album is about him overcoming that
that's
and
cool.
like becoming more of a happy person and getting on with his life after that. So there's some super emotional themes in this too. It's just good from any angle you look at it. Like lyrically, cool, production, super sick, and a lot of different variation in it. So yeah, May It Never Falters my 9.
Dope. Hell yeah, Glaive. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, Glaive.
Another one of your honorable mentions making my actual list. I don't know. I'm a little shaky on this pick, but we were there for it. You made me a star, four bats. It's my 9. I don't know if it's the greatest album ever
It's a lot
by
of fun.
any means, but it's a lot of fun, and we were having a lot of fun listening to it.
Yeah.
A lot of cool songs on there. Kind of cool to see someone like come up and then he's like working with Drake and Kanye like immediately. It
Yeah.
was like that's dope, and he had a really cool vibe to him. It was a fun time. I don't think I'm not like as kind of like a like the Fantano stands are not they're like you put a four bats album at 9. Like
Whatever.
I'm pretty sure that was a not good by Fantano. So like whatever, it's not the most polished piece of work ever, but we had fun to it. It was a fun album and it had really high highs. It was good. And
Yeah.
like it was cool to see like a new artist kind of experiment and yeah, it was fun. So it's personal. It's personal favorite. So that's my 9.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be an album that's like critically acclaimed
No.
to make this list.
Yeah.
It's just something that resonated with us.
Yeah. And I think at one point I was like, an album has to be good to be like, like oh, it's got to be a 9 at least. Like like kind of riding Fantano hard. Like pause. But like taking his opinion to heart and like certain opinions in music to heart to like kind of validate an opinion. And like it is cool. Like I mean, I love Igor. People fucking love that album. That's dope. But you also can love an album that's not super critically acclaimed. So that's the situation here. Shout out Four Bats.
Shout out Four Bats.
Oh yeah. He also said swimming was a 3 and had to revamp it. So like he's not always right. Like
Yeah,
people that are
exactly.
making these fucking opinions are not always right. And it's all subjective, so it doesn't even fucking matter.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right. My number 8 album is 2093 by Yeat.
Yes, sir.
Great album for me. Something that I definitely didn't expect from him because I thought he
Not at
was
all.
just more like staying in the like hype trap space for rap. And he comes out with a super experimental album.
Yeah.
Like it's something, yeah, something I didn't expect from him. But there was a lot of like interesting synthwave mixed with trap, uh, just conglomerations of songs that work out really well.
Hmm.
A lot of almost 2000s, like what can I think? 2000s Black Eyed Peas inspired,
Yeah,
like kind of cuts that
I'm doing it.
somehow work out.
Yeah,
Yeah, like I love awesome song,
yeah,
great production all throughout the album.
totally.
Tell Me, great song, makes you feel like Batman, like I said in the video yesterday. Just so many cool cuts off of this album, and I really hope that he goes back into trying something experimental in the
Me
future.
too. Feels like he kind of got bullied out of making progress because
Yeah,
this album like didn't really receive great like a great audience score, I guess. Like people were like pissed off at this album, like this is shit, like this is bad. I
crazy.
thought I was like, you guys are fucking smoking some shit, bro. This album's
Yeah, I
awesome.
was blown away that he was able to creatively put together something that was super well refined and it stays in its own world too. Like
Hmm.
it's almost like a concept album from
Yeah,
him.
and I mean, I was just gonna say like 2093, it was meant to be like kind of futuristic and try
Yeah,
and like to, explore different sounds and like, yeah, do something that he hasn't done and what he is like, insinuating is the future,
yeah,
like cool, that's dope. And then he kind of gets pressured into dropping this next album. I don't even remember it. It was a fucking flash in the pan. It wasn't very special,
yeah,
but 2093 was very good. My eight is Heartstone Psycho by Don Toliver. It was a fun album.
yeah.
Another
Super
fun
fun
album.
album.
I wish I could have went to that tour. It looked really fun.
Yeah.
My sister really likes Don Toliver. That's her favorite artist right now. So it was fun to listen to this album and talk to it uh, talk to her about it. So yeah, that was fun. It's a great album too. Like it's not the fucking it's again like with the Four Bats album, mostly like just good songs on it, like just like some really high highs that are fun. And like I enjoy that. Like when I'm like listening to albums, like, and I feel like I'm mostly hip hop, like not a lot of definitely top heavy this year. So like it was for me, it was just like what did I enjoy in certain periods of time. And this was definitely a moment of enjoyment. And there were some big songs off this album. And yeah, I think Don Toliver's doing some really cool shit. He makes really good music, really fun music. He definitely, he's not an artist where he's gonna drop like a 16 song album and every song is gonna be, really good.
Yeah.
Like, but he's gonna have some really high eyes and some really, really fun eyes too. So, and I
Yeah.
enjoy that. And I've been ever since Can't Say I've been on the Donnie T train,
Oh yeah.
and I've just kind of followed him throughout the way, and I've really enjoyed his music and what he's put out in his career so far. And this was a fun album. So,
My number seven, Bando Stone
oh
and the
shit,
New
it's
World,
coming in at
Childish
seven.
Gambino coming in at seven. I don't even know how to describe this album because it's super all over the place, but in the most Childish Gambino way.
I think
Like,
that's a good way to describe it.
yeah, I don't think this album was super well received by everybody, but the thing that made it resonate with me as a big Donald Glover fan is that it was just him doing things that he wanted to do. It
Hmm.
wasn't him trying to make any hits or make anything that's like really crowd pleasing. It's just that album is really an experience of like stuff that he likes to do, stuff that he was coming out with to just show people like, hey, I can make this, and I like
Hmm.
making this, and whatever.
Yeah.
There's so many great cuts off of it that I had to have it in the list.
Hmm.
Like No Excuses, I think is one of his best songs. It's a 7 minute jazz cut with him singing over it, and the production's insane, and the ebbs and flows in it just carry it through the whole 7 minutes without making it feel like it's that long. It's a great vibe setter. And then you have like songs like Yoshinoa, which are like hard hitting rap cuts from the album. You have some great flows, great vocal performances on it. But vocal performance and singing wise, you can go to songs like Step Speech. You can go to In the Night.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go to songs like that for like good singing performances and really cool Amare inclusions on this too.
Yeah.
Having her
Shout
on
out to
there a
Mara.
couple times, she really steals the show on some songs. But this album is just and Dadvocate too. How could I forget about
Yeah.
Dadvocate?
Advocate,
Yeah,
bro.
that song being like a weird like 70s, 80s like beach bum groove
Yeah.
vibe song is just awesome. So it's just a conglomeration of a bunch of cool stuff that like usually works out on the album. Uh Shout out Childish Gambino. Great album from him.
Might be your goat.
Probably.
Yeah,
Yeah, super underrated singer of our generation.
facts. I was thinking about that when you were talking about some things. I was like, man, he is underrated and like kind of like with Bando Stone trying out different things, not really caring if they're hits. It's like at this point, it's like, yeah, that's this album makes a lot of sense for his career because it's like he has been underrated. Like, why can't Awaken My Love?
Yeah,
That album
yeah,
probably should have got more appreciation.
definitely. Him coming out with a soul album that's so well polished and having a hit on it like Redbone.
Yeah,
Yeah, I definitely should have.
should have got some more love. I think he's pushed the boundaries in the genres he's tied to definitely over the course of his career and doesn't get much love for it. I think people now kind of actually see him as kind of corny even.
Yeah,
And
which is
like
crazy.
yeah, and like look back on some of his bars. He doesn't get like quite the Chance the Rapper treatment because he's never
Right.
dropped something like Big Day. But like I don't know. I see that. Like sometimes people will clown on Childish Gambino. I'm like, bro, what?
Yeah.
Like, what is this treatment for? I mean, like, I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah. Like seeing him now, Donald Glover just as a person, like great creator of like things.
Yeah.
Just like whatever
Yeah.
he goes into.
Yeah, for real.
He does a good job of it. And he did with this album. So that's why it's at my 7.
Yeah, it is a great album. But at my 7, I'll represent again. I will represent again. What a summer. It's Brat. I'm going 7 at Brat.
Nice. Good. Good.
I mean, I definitely wasn't like I'm not like hardcore, like I wasn't like super into it, but it was such a good album. I mean, it
Yeah.
was such a good album. Like a lot of people will put that at their 1 this year for sure.
Oh yeah.
A lot of great songs, a lot of hard hitters. I was listening to it for a while. I mean, the tour looked sick. Just kind of a movement, just like we are a movement, you know.
Right.
Like there was a Brat movement this summer. It was fun to like see what was going on with it, and yeah, it was a great album. So that's why it makes my list.
Yeah,
I
it's like a
mean,
perfect pop album with blending some of her hyper pop stuff that she was experimenting with closer to
yeah.
COVID in there. And I think
Mhm.
that element of like edginess also like brings it up just since it was experimental in a way, but also just making pop music as perfect and fun as you can get.
Yeah. Facts. Yeah. I need to this is like this is my intro to her pretty much as far as like listening to a Charlie XCX album because I just had to. I mean, it's like
Yeah.
Fantano gave it a 10. I know I just said what I said about that, but like I was like, man, a Charlie XCX like hyper pop album gets a 10. Like he knew I was like I know Loudon likes Charlie XCX. So I was like, I'll give it a listen and I was like, wow, that's fucking good.
Yeah.
So it was fun. I didn't like immerse myself into it like, you know, I do with some artists, but and their albums, but it was fun and it deserves to be in my 7. So
Yeah.
yeah. To the 6.
To the 6, and for my number 6 album, I have 10 Days, Fred again.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, this is just, I mean, Fred again's getting so huge now, and I think this album was great for him, kind of establishing who he is in the electronic music space, and him coming out with this house album that has a lot of emotional impact to it is really cool to see. That like all of the vocal cuts that he has on it that sometimes aren't even singing like tie the album together really nicely. Yeah, just a ton of good cuts on this album and cohesively it's great. The Skrillex and Fortet Again song on there too is really like a cool vibe. It's a lot of interesting house vibe. It's not something that you get from every house artist. He goes into songs that'll make you feel like you're a woodland fairy in a
Yeah.
forest, and then he goes into
Yeah.
songs that feel like you're having a conversation with this chick in an Irish pub that's telling you about her love and how it's not working out, and then
Yeah.
you have fun cuts like 10, which is the main song off the album,
Yeah.
that are just perfect house cuts.
It's a
So
great song.
yeah, great album from Fred again. I'm glad that that's the direction he went with his first like statement album as this electronic music
Yeah.
guru, I guess.
Yeah. Tycoon.
Tycoon.
I
Yeah.
don't know. Titan.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's huge now, which is cool. 'Cause I mean,
Hmm.
like,
He deserves it. He's super talented.
yeah, facts. I didn't after listening to this album, I mean, we reacted to it on Awfully So. It's one of our earlier episodes.
Yeah.
And like I didn't realize that he sung on his fucking songs. I was like, wait, but there's no one credited on this.
Yeah.
So it has to be him. And then I looked it up and I was like, oh my God, I never knew that he sang as well.
Singer, producer, DJ.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Super talented people deserve the love, and he's super talented, and he's deserving of what he's, getting.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So good for him. Someone that deserves a little more love, I think. Number six, I got Angel Eyes by Kenny Mason.
Mm.
Um, been one of my guys for some time now. This is the first album for him that I was like, damn, that shit's really good. Um, kind of like melodic. He just blends a lot of cool sounds and like hip hop and like, I mean, just everything, like rap. Has melodic cuts. He's a really good artist. He's a really good artist.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was really pleasantly like surprised. I could see it coming. I mean, he was on the Forever Story. He was worked with JID, Jid several times. He's worked with Denzel Curry several times. Those are, in my opinion, two of the most respected people in rap.
Yeah, I would say so too.
Like the Forever Story is a fantastic album, and he's on it twice. I'm pretty sure twice, if not more. I think it's just twice. But so I mean, I've always kind of tried to keep a tab on this guy, and this year he really shocked me. Like it's a really good album.
Yeah.
A lot of none of them made my songs list because I kind of just enjoy the album and enjoy several songs off of it. But if you haven't listened to it, which is unlikely because he's not very big, like I'm kind of
Yeah.
disappointed in the fact that this album isn't getting much praise and love. So check this album out; it's really good. I really like it.
On to our top five albums.
Top five, top five,
Top five
top five.
of the year.
This one was easier for me. I had my top five locked in. A little tougher. Mostly kind of just like definitely Angel Eyes was the strongest of the bottom four for me. But yeah, these are five albums that I really, really liked and enjoyed and listened to a lot of.
Yeah, same thing with me. I feel like it was more like spread out throughout my whole top 10,
Yeah.
but these top five albums are very good.
Okay, cool. I think we're gonna have two of the same.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Number
Uh-oh.
five for me,
Okay.
I Lay Down My Life,
Okay.
JPEG
All
Mafia.
right. JPEG motherfucking Mafia.
Man, what an artist, what a producer. This album is great. It is wall to wall at him. Like, I mean, JPEG Mafia is obviously like one of the most experimental artist producers in the hip hop space right now. And
music.
yeah, in music in
Yeah.
general. And he just takes that to a whole nother level in this album.
Yeah.
Every single album, he just ups the ante.
It's so polished. This
Yeah.
album's super polished.
Yeah, it's like with everything that he tries to fit into his songs
Yeah.
and having it work out the way it does, either it being like a super energetic banger or like a more emotional cut, like that one song that was on our both of our
You're on
top
or off the
five.
drugs?
Yeah.
I didn't know you were pointing at me. I was like, what's going on?
No, I was just blanking on that one.
I laid it out my life for you. I was like, that's the album. What are we doing here?
Yeah. But yeah, he just goes like all over the board in this. I love the metal influence on this album.
Yeah, dude. Oh my God. The on what is it? New Black History Month.
Yeah.
That last like minute and a half is just like metal influence, just like the ramming. Oh yeah, it's just like the first time I was like, what the fuck, man? Fuck you. And I love that shit. I'll
Yeah.
hear it. I'll just be fucking going crazy to it.
Yeah, just like crazy sounds that he incorporates. It's so many good songs on this album as well.
Yeah, facts. Good features as well from Denzel,
Yeah.
Vince. Those were the two ones that stood out to me too.
Yeah. Yeah, same. All over the place in a great way. It's also focused on some key elements on like his experimental production and metal. Super cool fusion of hip hop and metal, I feel like.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Which
that-
I mean, who does that?
nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody except for
hip
someone
hop
like
and metal.
no one except for someone like JPEG Mafia.
Yeah. He's the only one doing it. Two albums that dropped this year, Vultures 1 and Vultures 2. If they are in your top 10, you might need to do some reflecting. I'm serious. But he was supposed to be helping with that album and its production. And I wish he would have got a little more say because
Definitely.
like I think he could, yeah, he deserves the limelight. Like he deserves the shine for sure.
Yeah.
Because he's, I think, the best. I don't know. Him and Tyler are like the two best producers in the game right now for sure.
I would say so too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So shout out JPEG Mafia. I laid
Once
down
again.
for you at number 5.
Two lists that are we're praising Peggy quite a bit. And he deserves it. Another
Yeah.
person, Fred again, very talented. JPEG Mafia, holy fucking talented, man.
Totally.
He's insane. He's insane. And he deserves his flowers. And he doesn't get enough to this day. I was hoping this album would give him some more, but it's not. But the time will come. Whatever. And it doesn't have to, you know?
Yeah.
You don't have to be the fucking biggest artist in the world to enjoy doing things. Or,
No, yeah,
you
definitely
know,
not.
like, I mean, fuck. We love you guys that are watching right now. When we get 100 billion views on each video, like, you know, yeah, it's not gonna change. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, I'm proud of that guy
Same.
for sure. My number 5. We're in the top 5.
Yep.
2093. by
Nice.
Yeet.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like I almost more like appreciate this album more because it was made by Yeet and
Right.
like wow, good fucking job. Like
Yeah.
that's crazy. Benny X influence with the production is very good because he's on there quite a bit,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, he
Yeah.
is.
And like I don't know, just like even like a song like Mr. In Between It, I probably listened to that song only a few times, but like the production on like every song you can appreciate because it's like trying to do something and like doing it like successfully, but like maybe not every song hits for you because there are quite a lot of songs, but there are like seven absolute great songs on there.
Oh yeah.
Like it's like we were talking about it earlier, very futuristic. I mean that was the intention. I mean not like super futuristic, but he pushes the boundary of his own work of kind not but like you were saying like kind of seemed like he was in that trap space of like a Destroy Lonely or like a
Yeah.
fucking Ken Carson kind of that kind of level of crowd which like they don't make music anywhere close to an album like 2093 in my opinion and I'm all for opium not using it but like for the label like I love Playboi Carti like I mean, I just don't really like those guys. I don't think they're very good.
Yeah.
So, like, and Yeat is fantastic. Like, he's a great artist. So, 2093 was great. Think it should have got some more love, but yeah, it's up there for me. And I mean, we listened to it together, and it blew our minds. We're like, what the fuck? So,
Yeah.
like, also like personal favorite because of that. Like, fun times, just kind of like being shocked by this Yeat album being awesome, and like listening to it then was sick. So,
On our top fours,
top fours, the big four,
the big
the
four.
big four. You're
My
right.
four,
Yep.
the big four, the big number four.
Yep.
GNX.
Oh,
Kendrick
wow.
Lamar
Okay.
at four.
Okay.
Surprise drop. Victory Lap West Coast album from
Hmm.
Kendrick. Something that we were both saying. It would be
It
super
could
cool.
happen.
It could happen. It's looking like he's headed more West Coast. And like if he did, it'd be super
It's
cool if he
so
got like a
cool.
bunch of smaller West Coast artists on it. And he did exactly that.
We should have recorded that.
Yeah, should
We
have
should have
recorded that
recorded
too
that.
because we were like, that would be cool, and it like what maybe might happen, and
All
that
these
did.
things calls that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Before we were doing it, we called that shit. We'll keep
Hmm.
doing it, man.
Yeah.
We'll keep doing it.
Yeah. But man, this album's great. So many high highs on this album. Like there's only like a couple songs that I'm like I probably won't come back to that as much, and it's not
Yeah.
even because they're bad. It's just because it's like the rest of the album is so listenable.
Yeah.
And I mean, like it's all listenable. I mean, so much replay value on the rest of
Yeah.
the album. So many fun cuts. He goes in he does all of the cool things that you'd expect from a West Coast hip hop album, and he does it in a Kendrick way, which just elevates it even more.
Hmm.
All the features on it elevated it a lot. This is the inclusions, fantastic.
Fantastic.
Yeah, man, this there's so many good things about this album that I could say, but I mean, you get it.
Yeah. We did a reaction to it. We love that album.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
fantastic.
We've already said a lot. You can go check out our GNX
Yeah.
reaction. But yeah, great, great album.
And if you're not listening to GNX, listen to it more. It grows on you. It really does.
Yeah.
Like even more than it like first listen's great, but yeah, there's some really fun songs on that album. My four, we we trust you guys. We don't trust you.
Yeah.
That's my four. That's my four. Sorry, I don't know if that was a great joke, but I tried something.
Yeah, that's
I
good.
tried. Like I try to be funny. I don't know, man. I'm clutching at straws here. I don't think I'm, yeah, maybe I'm not.
No, you are, dude.
Dude, subscribe. Yeah, we don't trust you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just like there were like when I went through my 100 Spotify songs, there was like I was like I listened to Slime Dan, it's like my 76. Like I listened to it that much. I would just put this album on like I would say like immersing yourself in an album. I was in this album deep because it was
Yeah.
so fucking fun. And it's constant, like it's just like not every song's a classic, but there's slappers.
Yeah.
Like there's some cuts on Everyday Hustle is great. Fucking Fried. I love that song. Fried is so fun. God, I'm just gonna listen. Or yeah, I'm just gonna listen to the album right now because
We're actually gonna take a break. We're gonna listen to the album.
to the whole album. Young Metro. That was pretty good with the weekend. We Don't Trust You. The back half, the second verse, where he disses Drake. I love that verse.
Hmm.
I mean, I am Drake hater number one at this point, but whatever. Type shit. I mean, say what you want. It's a fucking banger.
It's a banger.
It's a banger. Like that. Claustrophobic. One of my. I didn't like that song too much. Slimed In's fun. Magic Dawn 1 is such a fucking slapper. Are
Yeah.
you kidding me?
So many bangers on this album.
So many. Cinderella's this banger. Running Out of Time is like one of like Future's better like melodic like singing songs in my opinion. Like
Yeah.
it's super good. Where My Twin At's fun. GTA because it says 307. Two-door coupe. 307 Wyoming. That stuff.
Good
Hit a
or
little
good
home.
things we both have.
Things we both have. That's how I got here. That's how Loudon got here. Yeah, I don't know anything about cars. Well, even it's a two-door coupe, just a fucking wing door. They like the ones that come up.
It's like something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know shit about cars.
But it sounds sick.
I know like three models of cars. I don't know if I know three models of cars. Highlander, Tacoma.
Damn.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Two-door coupe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I don't know. It took me. I was driving my car for a while before I realized it was a Toyota. Think I'm stupid.
That's crazy.
That's fucking crazy. That's like
Yeah.
the dumbest shit I've ever done. So yeah, I got a fucking what do I have? Oh, I got a Toyota? Fuck. I don't give a shit.
That's
I don't give a shit. I can name you a lot of like I can probably name you the starting lineup for Chelsea today though, so that's cool. But not my car brand. But yeah, I don't know. That's a great album. I think it's a rap and trap classic. I really do. I think it's so sick. There's a lot of build up to Metro and Future dropping an actual album together, like just those two. And man, did they deliver.
Oh yeah.
Surprise features, a surprise Kendrick feature. Kind of knew Cardi and Travis were on there on the same song beforehand, but it still hit. I think Type
Oh,
Shit
yeah.
actually got leaked a few days beforehand,
Oh really?
but it still was sick.
Yeah.
And Cinderella did too. But either way, fucking awesome album.
Yeah.
Great. Kind of started the battle, but yeah, just kind of. I almost like when I think of an album, I think of 2024. I almost think of that album because it was just so like big and
Definitely a huge
influential.
moment for 2024 music.
Yeah, definitely.
On to the top three.
The top three.
Top three.
Son of a bitch. We did it again.
Well, it's been a long time coming. Do our number three.
We
Our
did
top
this.
three albums.
Yep, we just sit back and say our top three.
Sit back
Yeah.
and we're here.
All that work we did, all that tough,
Yeah.
just painful, excruciating labor.
Yeah.
My ears hurt, guys. Dude, I think I am fucking my ears though.
Really?
Yeah, I listen to music way too loud.
That's
I listen like on max on my Bose headphones, and then my car I listen on max, and then sometimes my like ear will start ringing, and I'm like, man, you should chill a little. Like I don't know.
Oh, you only have your ears for as long as you're alive, so you might as well use
Dude,
them.
and hearing aids are gonna be so fucking advanced by the time we're like 40.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Like, I'm not putting a fucking Elon chip in my head, but I will put some dope ass hearing aids in.
Definitely.
Like,
I still have hearing aids.
dude,
Yeah.
yeah.
That'd
Just
be fire.
your ear holes are just literally fucking bedazzled. Sup?
God, that'd be so tough.
Sup? I have fucking diamond. No, I won't. If we have 100 billion views, I will.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Yeah, no, use your ears while you got them. Who
Yeah,
cares?
facts. Although, dude, like
Yeah.
when people get veneers, I always think like, man, what if shit hits the fan? What if shit hits the fan and you have little nubbies for the rest of your life? You're like in the apocalypse and you got nub teeth. That sucks.
That sucks.
Can't go to the dentist when it's fucking The Last of Us world, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah, you'd look like one of the zombies if you couldn't get
Yeah.
your veneers fixed up.
exactly. That shit would suck. I don't know why people get those.
Yeah.
Love your teeth.
Yeah.
Teeth are cool. We were already talking about teeth. Teeth are cool. You have two sets of teeth. Another one fucking grows in. That's wild. They're like permanent. They like can't.
Yeah.
There's like crazy facts about teeth. Like they can't burn or like or something. You know.
Yeah.
Like,
They can't burn.
yeah. Like they're rock solid. Love those fuckers, dude.
Love your teeth.
Love your fucking teeth. This is a dental ad now, bro. We're gonna be giving out toothbrushes at Halloween when we're 40 with dope ass hearing aids. That's
Yeah.
gonna be what we get to. Anyways,
Top three.
top three.
Top three albums.
You're up, bro.
You
We're
ready?
here. I'm ready.
Are you ready for
I'm
me to
ready.
say it?
Yeah.
My number three.
Yep.
Are you sure?
I know what it's gonna be.
Really?
Yep.
It's Imaginal Disc.
Okay, I didn't know. Okay.
It's Imaginal Disc by Magdalena Bay. Wow, what an album. like I said in the video that came out yesterday,
Yep.
our top 10 songs video,
Watch it.
watch it. Magdalena Bay was already kind of well established in their respective in their niche,
hmm
but this album kind of put them more into the mainstream, I guess, for
I could tell they got some love for it.
yeah.
Like I saw it in music spaces online. Like I'm in like Reddit's or something, just on fucking Instagram. But I saw
Yeah.
like I still saw it.
No,
Like
yeah.
I mean, that's cool.
Yeah, definitely got them some exposure and it's deserved because this album is awesome. It's just it's fully packed with the best kind of anti-pop to hyper-pop fusion that you can get with a lot of just really inspirational vocal performances, like inspirational in a way that like wow, that's awesome that she's singing like that on these kind of cuts.
Yeah.
And it's just great all across the board. Image is one of my favorite songs of the year, and I talked about that in the last video too. But great song. Love is Everywhere is an interpolation from them from Lil Yachty's Running Out of Time or
Yeah, that's
whatever
right.
off
Yeah.
of his experimental
What
rock
was that album
album.
called? I don't remember.
I don't remember either, but it's an interpolation off of that, and they do a great job turning it into this like 70s LSD era pop cut
Yeah.
that turns out perfectly. Death and Romance is great too.
Yeah.
It's just all across the board really really cool direction that they took it. It's super unique. I could see Magdalena Bay like blowing up, maybe having a hit one of these days.
That'd be cool.
Yeah,
One of these guys needs to in like
definitely.
this hyper pop space. It's like they're like it's not it's like the minor meme getting to the diamonds almost, but it more so feels like things are like pushing like through like a force field. Like things just push through the fucking force field and it's like you can see it, like it's just like going in the force field and it finally pops, you know?
Yeah.
That's what it kind of feels like. Like you said, like with that Glaive song, it's like it could totally be on mainstream,
Yeah.
radio if it was, if he was bigger.
Yeah.
Like I think these guys in the hyperpop space are close.
I
I
think
really
so
do.
too.
I
Yeah,
really do.
especially with Charlie XCX kind of paving the way because
That's
it
true.
did start with How I'm Feeling Now, her going strictly hyperpop.
Yeah.
And now that she's kind of fused it into pop, that's totally kind of what Magdalena Bay was doing. But it
Yeah.
was more in like a spaced out kind of way than in an energetic pop way.
Yeah.
Like
Which is tougher to draw an audience towards.
true, yeah, it is a little bit tougher. That's My Floor or on this album. Also a great cut, super like wonky instrumental. It's just really really cool put together album. So that's why it's at my three.
Hell yeah. Top three, man.
Yep,
Top three.
here we are.
The big three. My number three is I lay my life down for you. Big
Nice.
Bang Mama.
Yeah.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be. I kind of hopped off at the station, got off the train. I got off the Peggy train a little bit. I didn't really know this album even came out until you told me. I was like, shit, J-Bang Mafia dropped an album. Dope. Just because like what was his last album? LP?
LP. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he got pretty good like critics really liked it. I wasn't a huge fan.
Yeah. I
I don't
was. Yeah.
know.
I think Veterans better.
I did too. And yeah, it kind of lost me in a way. I don't know. I just kind of lost the hype for it. I'm back on.
Yeah.
I got another ticket. Get me on the fucking train. Get me on the Oriental Express. That movie sucks.
I don't even know what that movie is.
Murder on the Oriental Express.
I don't think
Movie's
I've seen it.
terrible. Don't watch it.
Okay.
Yeah. I was like, ooh, a murder mystery. I love them. And I was like,
Right.
Chloe, is this better than Knives Out? She's like, it might be. And I was like, fuck. It was so shit.
That
Yeah,
sucks.
I was like, Chloe, you said this shit was better than Knives Out? And she's like, yeah, I couldn't even follow it this time. So yeah,
Man.
it sucked. Anyways, yeah, lay my life down for you. So many good songs. It's just so different, just so across the board. I mean, we've talked about it, but it's just like you go from the intro. Shout out him fucking saying that shit about Dylan Brooks. That shit was so
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
If I was an NBA player, I'd be Dylan Brooks, but worse.
The worst.
That's one of my favorite fucking like not a line, but just like moments of music this entire year. That shit was so fucking funny.
Yeah.
And like yeah, he does some moments like I love an album where you can kind of laugh at it too. Like he has some funny moments on there too. Don't Rely on Other Men. I fucking loved that song.
Yeah.
That's also an honorable mention song for me. I was junking that shit for a
Yeah.
while.
That's such a banger.
Yeah, such a banger. Oh my God. Yeah, ex-military is fun. It's like a 5 minute song. It just kind of goes in so many different directions, and the guitar at the end is fucking
Hmm.
insane. JPEG Ultra is just like a almost like a going back in time as well. It's
Right,
just like
yeah.
yeah, it's so
Yeah, the
cool.
intro from Denzel on that song too
Yeah,
is so awesome.
that made me laugh too. Like,
So
yeah, they're
funny.
just fucking around, but also that's what's like kind of separates them from other people is like they're so good at music. Like
Yeah,
JPEG Mafia and Denzel Curry are so good at what they're doing. They can have fun and just still make such a good product. And
totally.
maybe I mean they're having fun, but they're also making great music. Yeah, like just a great album. And like yeah, it got me back into Peggy for sure. And a sick ass cover too. What a cover. I love
Yeah,
the cover.
so cool.
But yeah, I got really into this album this year because it was fantastic. So thank you again, JPEG Mafia, for
Thank
dropping a
you,
great
JPEG
album.
Mafia. What
Yeah,
an album.
facts. Not many artists that can put out, multiple great products. And I mean, he talks about that on either on or off the drugs, looking back on his albums, great song once again, listen to it. It's just like, yeah, you gotta appreciate these guys, man. Like my top three, it's all artists that have just continue to make good fucking albums and good music.
Yeah.
So that's why we come back and keep listening to them. Thank you guys.
Thank you, JPEG.
Thank you, bro.
Top two.
Top two, bro. You son of a bitch.
Bitch.
Yes,
Number two.
is it? Is it?
It is.
Okay.
It's Chromacopia.
Damn, it is. I thought I was gonna come in at three. So
Yeah, that's
fair.
fair. Chromacopia. Tyler really putting the stamp on him being in the big three of hip hop,
Top two.
top two. He's I don't know. He's not just a rapper, like he's an artist. He's an artist all around. He
Produces the whole fucking album.
yeah,
How?
I don't know. And everything sounds beautiful. Like I love the videos of him like playing the synths in the studio in like some snowy mountains to
Yeah.
whatever song. I forget what which
Daniel
one it
Caesar's
was.
like did like an awful take. Have you seen that video
Uh-uh.
of him like singing and he like like pitch goes like it just sounds really bad. He's like like yeah, Tyler posted that for some reason.
Yeah, it's really close to a perfect album. It's so good, just from start to finish. Like first song, Saint Chroma, incredible intro.
Yeah, facts. Such a good intro.
The way that that song builds up and rises into the just exploding drums at the back of it,
Exploding diaper.
into the exploding diaper that happens in the back of it.
Is it crazy? Yeah. It's crazy.
It's crazy. After that, Ratata, which is almost the intro to the hip hop. It feels like there's two intros. It feels like that is the intro to the hip hop portion of the album. The first part was the intro to the like rest of the more atmospheric R&B kind of singing parts of the album.
Mhm.
Yeah, then from then on, it's just wall to wall awesome songs that go in different directions. So many great songs on this. Childish Gambino is in there twice too.
Yep.
Great
Which is
features from
awesome.
yeah, great features
Yeah.
from a lot of people. Doechi
Yep.
steals the show on Balloon.
Daniel Caesar on there multiple
Daniel
times.
Caesar too.
Glorilla,
Yeah,
Sexy Red.
yeah. Wow.
Schoolboy Q has a great feature.
Hmm. Yeah, everything that I mean, I could go in depth on every song, but we have our Chroma Kelpu video out with Precious. You guys can check that out if you want a more in-depth analysis from me, at least on all the songs. But all I'm gonna say is that everything on this album was great. Great, great album from Tyler. I'm excited to see what he does next.
How long will he go for? That's what I now worry about.
Yeah,
No,
that's fair.
that's one of the first times I've worried about that. Not to be Blake, because I mean he's gonna keep going.
He's still got some left in
He's
him.
still got some left in him.
Yeah.
He'll go till he's like 40, I bet.
Yeah,
Drop two or three more classics.
classics.
I'd love to see a jazz album from him one day. He's talked about that.
That would be really cool.
Yeah. Well, my two.
You're two. Number two.
You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch, you. You old sailor, you. Yeah. Yes. Okay, number two. GNX. Tell him Kendrick did it.
Taylor Kendrick did it.
Come on, man. Come on.
Who put
What
the
an
West
album.
back in front of shit? Taylor Kendrick did it because he did.
Because he did. Because he did. And he's gonna go to Toronto and perform in Toronto and fucking
West Coast hip hop
that's
going to
a sold out
Toronto.
venue.
Sold out venue.
Yeah, it's happening. Yeah, what an album. I mean, such a fun time. I'm so glad it happened.
Yeah, same.
More so I just appreciate that it happened.
Yeah.
Good to get it's such a good year when Kendrick is consistently dropping. We'll see when that ever happens again,
If ever.
if ever. So that's why this was so fun. Like, I mean, this is just fun album. I mean, conceptually, it's a West Coast album.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like him having fun with lesser known West Coast artists. That's awesome. You know, this isn't a Tip of a Butterfly, but I'm glad it wasn't. Not, I mean, that's one of the best albums ever. But
Yeah.
like, he can't. Yeah, not only is it hard to replicate that, but you need a different vibe, and he kind of brings that with every album. And this was very different than what he's done in the past.
Totally.
So, and it was just fun. And it's just so with the times, and it was perfect. Very glad that this album happened. Gonna listen to it for the rest of my life. Well, thank you, Kendrick. I wish I could go out and hear this fucking album. I want to just turn up to Squabble Up
No,
or
never happened on
TVO.
Sheridan.
No, I won't. Unless I throw it on the touch tunes.
Right, the touchdowns.
Touch tunes.
You know, the Cowboys mad
Rip
at you.
and sing. Tell them Kendrick did it.
What is this funky groove?
They got enough score like TV off.
No,
No,
no.
no.
If you go to any dive bar in Wyoming and throw on Squabble Up, one person will know it.
You think
Yep.
like another person outside of us?
Well, if you're lucky.
Okay, that's tough.
That's just my prediction.
Okay.
Anyway, I just really don't see it.
I'd see four or five people. I mean, it's all over TikTok too.
It is.
He's pretty mainstream. I don't know.
Yeah, especially after this album.
Yeah, not like us. That'd go crazy.
That is
At a
crazy.
dive bar. They not like us. He's sick.
No, it'd be sick.
We'll see. Maybe we'll do that one day. Go to like a dive bar and just blast GNX.
That wouldn't be a bad video.
Wouldn't be a bad video. Go to Grable, Wyoming, and just throw a GNX on the touchdown and see what happens.
Comment if you want to see that.
We don't want to do it. We do what we don't. We do what we
Yeah.
don't. We do what we don't.
Do what it done.
We don't want to know. We do what we don't.
Go check out our video that we did with Connor if you want to see a more in-depth analysis and reaction
Facts.
to GNX.
Facts.
But for now,
the ones.
the ones.
The ones.
It's time.
What's mine gonna be? I don't know what yours is.
Really.
No.
Lil Xan. Anarchy.
Yeah. From 2018.
Yeah, that's my favorite album of the year.
Oh yeah. Yeah, these are all new. This is all new shit.
Yeah, everything that dropped in 2024.
Yeah. Because like that's the thing for me too, is I do listen to like, you know, I go back to older shit and I kind of explore. I did a lot of exploring this year, which I'm proud of.
That's
And, like,
good.
yeah. So I'm happy that I did that.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of cool shit I got into this year. The Smiths, even though I think Morrissey sucks because JPEG Mafia said he did.
Yeah. So,
So-
whatever he says, I'm agreeing
I
with.
agree with that.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure he is like a racist pig. So I don't fuck with Morrissey. So I feel weird about like saying good things about the Smiths.
That's fair. The man, can he sing?
But man, can that fucker sing?
With a 6-ton bus.
But yeah, that shit's fire.
Yeah.
Got into like I just literally like Gorillas and the Strokes. I was just like, man, I just put so much. I just love being in the mix. What's happening right now? Like
Yeah.
I've always just really listened to like not really, but like it's just I prefer listening to what's going on right now because it's like that's what's going on right now.
Totally,
We can
yeah.
participate in this. A rap beat, you participate in that.
Yeah.
Like you're in the mix, like you're a part of it. New music dropping on Thursday nights at 10 p.m. You're there, bro. That's new. You consume that. It's brand new.
Yeah.
You can go. I love going on Twitter and just seeing shit, being a part of the mix. You know,
New fun experience, and you never know what you're going to get. You never know if
Yeah.
something's going to be your #1 album of the year.
exactly. And like you can't do that for older shit, which is cool. I mean, you can, but it's just not the same.
Yeah.
It's not the same for me. What's your one?
My one.
Yeah. You son of a
Son of a
bitch.
bitch.
Yeah.
Yes.
You son of a bitch.
It's Scrapyard by Kodak.
Oh, what do I? Yeah. No.
It's Scrapyard. This album came out really early in 2024.
Yeah.
Wow.
Journey.
Wow, this album is incredible. Man, man.
What the hell? Yeah.
That's how it
What the
is.
fuck? Hell yeah.
Yeah,
What's
that's how that album makes me feel. Quideka,
Get a little horsey.
Quideka's 2 albums that he's dropped in the 2020s, I Didn't Mean to Haunt You and Scrapyard, are, in my opinion, 2 of the best albums of this decade so far. And Scrapyard is just that. It is a conglomeration of a lot of loosies, but he puts them together in a way where it makes sense in an
Yeah.
album. It does take you on a journey, even though they're technically like scraps of whatever. but it's incredibly produced. A lot of the production, if not like most of the production, is done by him.
Yeah.
He just shows like what an incredible singer he is on this album too, which is really cool. And it takes you in a lot of different directions. It starts off with Dust Cutter, which is interesting, like kind of art pop cut with a Dev Lemons feature on it too. She has
Mhm.
background vocals on it, which is awesome that she's
Yeah.
included in the album. You get Easier early in the track list, and Easier was one of my favorite songs of the year. Incredible bossa nova cut with Quedeca doing some emotional, great singing. You get A la Carte, which is a song with Breakins, another big hyperpop guy.
That's one of my faves in hyper pop scene is Breakins.
Yeah.
Dude's fire.
Yeah, he's awesome, and he does a great job with his verse in the second half of A la Carte
Mhm.
as well. Super freaky song, probably the freakiest
That's
song
one of
on
my
there.
faves off Scrapyard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's really cool. You get a little bit deeper into the album, and you get to the back three songs, which is Even If I Tried in this album. Incredible cut where he does like some rapping, and the production all across this album is incredible. If you haven't listened to Scrapyard and you want to listen to any music that you haven't listened to before just because you want to listen to something new,
That's a great shout.
listen to Scrapyard.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you get to the back three songs, which is Being Yourself, You Tried That Thing Where You're Human, Guide Dog, and it takes you on this emotionally grating journey. Like you come out of that feeling like you have road rash because of how emotional it is.
Yeah.
Like You Tried That Thing With Your Human is like super like I don't know. It's like about giving up on life, but like you tried your hardest, and it's like it's really dragging you down. And then you get to Guide Dog, which is just Quedeca and a guitar.
Yeah.
And it's one of the most beautiful songs I've ever heard. Like
That's cool.
his singing and the lyrics in it, how it's like it's just about the person that he loves and how she can't see very well, and that he wants to be able to like let her see like herself through his eyes type of thing. It's like it's one of the
That's
most
a cool.
beautifully
Yeah.
written songs I've ever heard
Yeah.
in my entire life, Guide Dog.
Yeah.
It's perfect. And then after going through these three songs, you get to Texas Blue, which is my number one song of the year as well. And you are just cleansed by Quedeca, Kevin Abstract, a piano, and some rising synths. And you feel fantastic after. There's some like flute in there too. Super cool song. But this whole album is a 10 to me. And it's beautiful. If you want to listen to anything, listen to Scrapyard. Love that album. That's my number one album of the year.
Listen to it. He deserves more love, man. I was looking at his because I listened to Scrapyard. I listened to the first half. Same with I was talking about the Claro album. Just something fucking happened and I had to stop listening. Listen to like the first half of Scrapyard. I remember a la carte. I was like, that's a good song.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't get through the whole thing, but I remember listening to it with you. And it's a journey. It's a great album. Listen, and he deserves more love. I saw he had like 390,000 or something, and I was like, man, what that guy, bro?
Yeah.
You're making great music. You should be getting some more love.
Absolutely.
I mean, like, I don't know, not like that. That's not good, but like, he just definitely deserves some more. I think.
Yeah, he's totally paving his own lane in an art pop, like weird niche that's just he knows exactly what he's doing.
Yeah,
And it's great. I can't wait for Vanisher to come out.
yeah.
It's gonna be
When does it come
another.
out?
He hasn't dropped a release date yet, but I think it's gonna be like soon.
Damn,
Like February is when I would
damn.
predict.
That's a
But
Quebec a month.
yeah, yeah. Quebec is a winter guy.
Yeah, good for him.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what do you think it is?
Lil Xan.
Little Zom.
Little Xan.
No, it's Little Pump too.
Dude, yes, let's go.
Did you hear American Hero by Little Pump?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sadly.
yeah,
I scrolled by it.
yeah. What a song, bro. I love the Trump pump arc. You know,
Yeah.
Little Pimp. We got Little Pimp.
We got
Little Pimp. Here we are today with Little Pimp. This is Little Pimp. He makes great music. He's a great guy.
Great guy.
Little Pimp, everybody. Go and say a few words, Little Pimp.
Mega!
Yeah.
That's all he said.
That's Little Pimp.
That's Little Pimp, and I'm so glad that you said that great thing to say.
I do. I listen to Little Pimp on the regular. Bad and bougie. Goosebump-a-tunes. Goosey bumps. Goosebumps.
Goosebumps.
Goosey bumps. They give me the goosebumps every time. Pharmacopoeia. That's my number one.
Good.
Yeah. What more can I say? I mean, the line on this being my number one was like minus a
Yeah,
trillion,
minus a lot.
minus Elon's net worth.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Which is everything because he's so sick.
Fuck yeah. Shout out Tyler for saying fuck Elon at Coachella, by the way.
Yeah, that was sick.
Yeah, that was sick. Tyler stands for everybody, bro. And that's what I love about Tyler. It's cool because God, he was a fuck back in the day. God, he was a fuck. And I really don't love much of what he did earlier in his career because I just think it's too vulgar. And I was going to say inappropriate, but I'm not a fucking parent. Like, that's inappropriate.
That music's really inappropriate.
Yeah. I mean, it is.
Yeah.
But like, it's just, yeah, I don't know. I just think he's grown a lot as a person, and that's cool. And I just think like nowadays people are so quick to fucking judge people and like write people off for making one mistake. You know, it's like, ah, fuck. Well, he fucking did this when he was 22, and
Right.
now he's a shit person. No,
Yeah.
like that's just, I don't
Not how
know.
it works.
It's not how it works. There's just so many good messages across the board on this album. And like, even though I'm not a big fan of his earlier shit, like something like him, just like the struggles he's had with, you know, managing this relationship with his dad that he doesn't have, you know, and just like the struggle of that, and just like coming to a song like him. Really cool to see that journey.
Mhm.
So much cool shit. Hey Jane, such an important song. I Killed You grew on me so much. I mean, songs like Hey Jane and Judge Judy and Like Him, I don't see anyone doing other than Tyler.
Yeah.
And I said this a long time ago, but a Kanye discography is like that to me is like the ultimate like type of level of achievement in like hip hop. Kanye has like the best discography, I would say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
I would say so too.
Kendrick he's got to drop more, I think, still. After Igor, like after Flower Boy and Igor, I was like, Tyler's on the path of like catching and surpassing Kanye
Yeah.
in terms of discography.
Totally.
Like seriously. And that's where we're at now with Chromacopia, another classic. And we're getting to the point where it's like four incredible albums is
Mhm.
not something that everybody has.
No, not at all.
So, and yeah, those songs, no one makes that. No one makes that. What a fucking I'm so glad he made a song like Hey Jane. I'm so glad he made a song like him because it's just so relatable for people that need it. People aren't making songs like that enough.
No, I would agree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And then he'll fucking throw some shit on like Sticky. It's just
Yeah.
like fuck yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
awesome. All right,
Like,
I'll throw my shit to this.
yeah. Then it moves to Take Your Mask Off. I don't know. I think Thought I Was Dead is fantastic. Like the build up to that song is so amazing.
Super banger.
Yeah, like the military, like you don't wanna go to war, and then it's just Schoolboy Q's verse is awesome on that. I just think it's a fantastic album. I'm really glad he dropped this year in October as well.
Mhm.
Normally a summer guy, but not this time. But yeah, I just can't say enough good things about Tyler, about this album, the messages on this album. Yeah, he continues to do it, and he did it again.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. Thank you. We just thank every artist after we go. Thank you, sir.
Well, I mean, it's
Valid.
warranted, yeah.
We should. Thank you for doing this because we wouldn't be here.
Yeah, exactly.
Like they give us what we are passionate about, you know?
And that's pretty cool.
And that's pretty fucking sick.
So shout out all the artists that we mentioned and
Yeah.
everybody else that's just making music. Shout out to you.
Yeah. Even you, Lil Sam.
Glad you're clean.
Not unless you're gay, man. Oh,
Shout
shit.
out Macklemore.
Shout out Macklemore. Shout out Kyle Mooney. Shout out Lil Xan. Who's done those three shout outs ever? In a row?
Nobody has done those simultaneously.
Shout him out, bro. Shout him out. Everybody that makes music, we love you. Keep
Yeah.
doing it. We're gonna keep listening. Possibly.
Yeah, we'll be back around this time next year for
Yeah.
some more
2025.
for our 2025 top 10 songs and albums.
Yeah, it's too bad Cardi's gonna drop in the meantime.
He's not gonna.
Yeah, because that would have been my one.
Right.
Probably would have been my two. It's gonna be tough for Carter to top Cornucopia.
Yeah, yeah, I will.
Yeah. Anyways, we did it.
We did it.
We did it.
Thank you guys for watching. Even though this was like a big moment for us,
Yep.
a lot of bigger moments to come as well.
Facts.
A lot of cool stuff over the next couple of weeks will be coming out. A lot of fun things, new things that we haven't done before.
Mm-hmm. More in-person content.
Yeah,
too.
more in-person content. Podcasts will still be coming out.
Yep.
Yeah, stay tuned. And thank you guys for watching.
Yep. We're really excited. I hope you're excited. Fun shit, bro.
We're
Popping our shit. We're popping our shit. And you should be popping your shit too.
Yes. And make sure you pop your shit in the comment section and you pop your shit all over the subscribe button.
Yes. Pop that shit.
All over it.
Let's go.
Yep.
Woo. Pop it. Pop that subscribe, bro.
That's subscribe.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Yeah, I don't know. We got a lot of good shit. We're excited.
Yeah.
Pop that subscribe. I was gonna say something funny and then I totally forgot it. It's gonna be so funny. Anyways.
See you guys very soon with another video.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say pop your shit if you're not. Listen to Sticky and pop some ass. I needed to say that.
Yeah.
I needed to say that. Listen to Sticky and pop some ass.
Yeah.
So I do every night before I go to bed.
Better give him my
Get staying in bed. Wish I could go out and hear that shit too, bro.
Nope.
Fuck.
Not here, brother.
Not here, brother. You don't pop your ass to nothing here.
There's no popping, no shit.
Man,
Throwing his ass to Sticky.
Mike Gesicki.
The only thing I like to watch is a Mike Gesicki gritty. That gets me off. Quit popping ass and play some football. Quit listening to Sticky. Watch some fucking football.
It's Monday night. Get me a beer. Get you a beer and listen to some fucking football.
Listen to some Sticky helmets hitting.
I want to see pain.
I want to see pants pop. I don't want to see ass pop.
Stick your ass popping.
That's what it's like living in Wyoming.
Yep. Says a couple.
When we're out popping our ass together.
Yeah, we can't pop our shit, twin.
Let me. That's all I think when I go.
Yeah.
Let me pop my shit,
Let me
please.
throw my ass.
Without getting persecuted.
For real, bro.
There's another ass popper.
I need another ass popper. No. I'm sick of the persecution.
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
sick of it. There will be a day when we move to Budapest.
Right. Yeah. I was gonna say not in Wyoming.
Yeah.
They'll never allow ass popping in Wyoming, especially to Sticky.
Yeah, it's getting better though.
Yeah, it is getting better.
Yeah. Shout out the progress we've made too.
Yeah.
We're not, I mean,
Yeah. Well.
lately, but we're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna get better.
Yeah. Stay positive out there.
Yeah, stay positive, man.
Pop your shit to Sticky if
Pop
you
your
wanna.
shit.
Get out there and get throw some ass to Sticky because you
You
can.
can, man. You can, man.
You can.
You can, man. Pop your
Shit to Sticky. Yeah, you get over there. And
get freaky, man.
Yeah, freaky.
In a cool way. In a
Right.
consensual way.
Yes.
Don't get your dog high.
No. Don't. Until you can. Whatever. We'll talk about that in another podcast. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you soon. Peace.